Moorlands Radio Sport, in association with Leek Building Society.
As a manager with a particular club, Newcastle Town, of course. Yeah. But you've moved on. Yep. You've moved on, and I suppose you would say you've moved on to better things, really.
Well, I was disappointed to lose the position at Newcastle. It was a project that I thought we were trying to develop and bring through. But that's football, and you just have to dust yourself down and see where your next opportunity may lie.
And your opportunities come here at Hednesford Town, a club with a great pedigree, hasn't it? A real history behind it.
Yeah, it's a fantastic club. I mean, I was fortunate to get the phone call with Andy, the director of football, and obviously he explained everything that was going on. And once I'd spoken to him and I'd met Craig and Amanda, who were super, people. It was a no-brainer, and I was very lucky to be given the opportunity to come and manage them.
And the great thing is they're backing you, aren't they?
Yes, 100%. Yeah. And that's refreshing. It's nice to feel that you've got that backing, and they've made it quite clear what they want to achieve going forward. At this moment in time, our actual plan is to stay in this division, and that's what we've got to do. And after that, then we can then start putting the process into practice for next season.
A slightly different position, luckier position in a way, because we think the 19th place is going to escape relegation anyway. In the 20th, the projection on the points per game. Yeah. But you don't want that, do you? You want the 18th spot and higher.
Well, you've got to look after yourself, haven't you? And no one really wants to go into that position of hoping, because you don't know what the answer is going to be until possibly 2 or 3 weeks after the season's finished. So we don't want that uncertainty, and certainly we don't want this club, which is look at it and look at the support we had today. Was it over 1,000?
1,400.
What a fantastic advert for non-league football at this level. Obviously I've managed Leek Town, so I know what the Leek Town faithful are like, and they've come out today and they've sung their songs. And our supporters today have been absolutely fantastic, as they were on Tuesday night. Nearly 600 again on Tuesday night, over 1,000 today. This club does not deserve to be in the position it currently is, and I'm hoping that if we get ourselves sorted this season, we can then start to look positively and build towards next year.
For much of that game, you looked to winning, your winning side.
Yes.
You looked for a lot of the game that you were going to take the 3 points today.
Yes.
So is it disappointing in the end not to get that?
Yes, it's disappointing not to get the result and win the game. We didn't really create another goal-scoring opportunity, so it would have been nice to have walked away with a 1-0. But Leek are such a good side, and we did our homework. I've studied it all week to make sure that we got ourselves prepared and ready, and we knew what we had to do on the day. And unfortunately, it was a goal that came from a nothing cross. My keeper's called for it, my defender's already committed, he's gone to try and clear it, it's hit his boot and gone in, and it was disappointing, but I always felt that we needed that second goal. If we'd have got the second goal, I think we'd have gone on and won the game. But fair play to Leek, with what, 2 or 3 blocks they've had, and so we've had to defend hard, and we've worked hard to get that point.
I think everyone connected with Leek and listening in will be wishing you the best. The Hednesford escape. But what do you think about Leek Town? How do you assess how Leek Town have done this season?
I've always got a soft spot for Leek Town. I kept them up in the league above, and I managed them for a good time. And there's some fond people that are still at the club. When Paul Buxton was the chairman at the time. So yes, I have fond memories of Leek, and I can't wish them more success than what they're already having, and I hope that they go on and secure the title and then progress from there. And Josh has done a fantastic job. He's a fantastic manager, a young manager in the making, and I hope he has a long, successful time at Leek Town, because the club deserves to go forward. My job is at Hednesford, and I'm working very hard to make sure that Hednesford Town don't go any further lower than what they currently are. I think today's game and result shows what we're doing in the background, and how hard the players are working, and the support that we're getting is fantastic. And if we can get ourselves out of the situation that we're in, then I think we'll go on from strength to strength from next season.
I'm certain you will. And Paul, thanks very much for your time.
No, thank you very much, and I wish you all the best, and I hope you're successful in the next couple of weeks in securing the title.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.